All right, guys. So how to get what you want. What we're going to talk about in this training is starting by giving to yourself. You're going to get some ideas for how to give to yourself and examples for ways guys who are good at receiving treat themselves. This is a really important topic if you're a people pleaser and you tend to give more than you receive to people in any relationship, whether that's romantic, whether that's family relationships, or whether that's friendships. It's a very, very important topic because you have to give a woman enough room to give back to you so there's an equal give and take. Otherwise, the relationship's not going to work out long term. We'll also talk about practicing receiving compliments, practicing accepting help from others, practicing standing up for yourself, and practicing asking for what you want. So first things first, you're going to start with giving to yourself. As a homework assignment, I want you to make a list of 10 things you want to buy for yourself, activities you've always wanted to try, or vacations that you've always wanted to take but never have. Quick story, I have one of my clients who's also a member in the group. He created this list. We actually created a list of things that he wanted to buy, but maybe seemed a little bit frivolous, that he could talk himself out of. He felt like they were unnecessary things that, would be just a treat to have, but not necessary. And we actually paired that list. We made it into a rewards list. So as he did things that he was uncomfortable with in the program, and as he really started putting himself out there more and more, he would get different rewards as he did that. So, going on X number of dates could yield a reward. And you could do the same thing for yourself. You could create a rewards list and say, okay, if I message 10 people a day for 7 days straight, I'm going to give myself this reward. If I message 10 people a day for 30 days straight, I'm going to give myself a bigger reward, and so on and so forth. Fun fact about his story, we were just talking the other night. And so one of his rewards, I can't remember what it was for, but it was a Rolex watch. And he was like, oh my God, this is so unnecessary. I don't need to buy this super, super expensive watch. At the time, it was like $8,000. But he put it in writing that when I accomplish X, I will buy this watch for myself. And especially with something big like that, he almost felt like, okay, I'll never accomplish that, so no big deal. Well, he did end up accomplishing it. And because he had written it down and told me, I held him accountable and he bought that watch. And guess what? The watch has appreciated to being like $17,000 or $18,000 now. So it was a win-win in all respects. He got to have the thing that made him feel really special. It was a symbol of his success and also a symbol of him pushing himself out of his comfort zone. Fun fact, he's also engaged to be married and I get to be in his wedding. Whoop, whoop. So everything worked out really well. But make a list, you guys, of 10 things you want for yourself that maybe you find very frivolous or unnecessary. One thing on my list would be learning how to kite surf, right? Something that maybe I make excuses for why I don't do, but I want to try. This is going to help you to get comfortable with receiving things for yourself. Receiving can be really hard when we grew up with a family member or maybe in a family where our needs were not important or they were minimized or diminished. This happens a lot, and it happens a lot if you're a people pleaser. You probably are one because something happened where you learned to not really express your wants and needs and then just give other people your time, attention, and energy. So when was the last time you got pampered by a beautiful woman, for example? When was the last time you had a massage, got your nails done, flew first class, bought a fancy new pair of golf clubs? I want you to get in the habit of being treated and start by treating yourself so you can get in the habit of receiving. Cool. Some ideas. Do you get your hair trimmed at Supercuts? Try going to a nice barbershop instead. Do you go to the cheapest gym that doesn't have towel service? Try a free pass at a fancy gym with eucalyptus scented towel service. Do you always eat at cheap restaurants? Schedule a fancy dinner for yourself. You can sit at the bar and chat with an attractive bartender. Get in the habit of having women serve you. Or get your nails done by a beautiful woman. You could also get a massage from a beautiful woman. So ways guys who are good at receiving treat themselves. They buy themselves the Rolex watch they've always wanted. They take time to themselves to just relax without having to work. They order the filet when they want it instead of a more conservative choice. They ask for the steak to be recooked when it isn't cooked the way they asked. They take classes they're interested in. They stay at nice hotels when they travel because it makes them feel good. They say, yes, I'd like that when someone offers to do them a favor. Cool. Love it. Oh, that's messed up, whatever. I want you to also practice receiving compliments. So say thank you instead of refuting. Start noticing if somebody gives you a compliment, you say no, or like they say you look good that day and you're like, oh, well, my hair's messed up or my teeth are weird or I have a zit, whatever. Practice saying thank you and receiving it. That is a really powerful thing to do because people want to give you compliments, give you their time and attention. Oh, my slides are messed up. Okay, practice accepting help. So ask for help and then allow it to happen. A lot of us get into this mode where we're like, I don't need to ask for help. I'm good. I'm not going to put myself in that vulnerable position because I don't want to get rejected. But practicing asking for help is really powerful. And guess what? People want to help you. So as an assignment this week, why not ask for help from friends and tell them, hey, I would love to meet a special woman. Can I get your help? Do you know anybody who might be a good fit for me? Wow, what a powerful exercise that would be. Yeah. Also, you want to practice standing up for yourself. So you're not going to accept poor treatment from anyone. Here's an example. You get incorrectly charged by a company. The action, you want to fight the charge. Don't just accept it. First, try explaining the situation to the company representative. Then, if they refuse to help, call your credit card company and ask them to help. They will. What if your order is incorrect? So you ordered your steak cooked to medium rare and it comes out well done. Ask your server to get the steak cooked the way you asked for it. Practice asking for what you want, making small requests. I've been practicing this one lately. It is very uncomfortable when you're a people pleaser, but it's so powerful. So you see a wine glass that's different than the one you have, and you'd like to drink your wine out of that glass. Action, ask the server for the glass you want. Or ask the server for something that's not on the menu. See if they can do it. Cool? That wraps up this training.